All right, guys, welcome back to another video. And today we're just gonna be showing you guys around. We've been doing a lot of updates on some of our cages and our pens. We mostly got every bird out of those pens over there on the left from the outside, and we've been trying to move them in here. Or we've also been doing some raffles on Facebook, getting rid of some birds and getting rid of some birds at some swaps. But we're gonna do a little update. We've been moving a lot of birds in here, and so these are going to be our breeders for next year. So we have the Dickey Gardner Splash with the GC Bantam Blue over the Steve Suchy Blue. So this is our breeders right here for our blues for next year. Okay, so we have our bards. Okay, sorry, I don't know why the top of this thing got stuck for some reason. But we have him over his mom. I don't know if you guys remember, about 2 years ago, I got a bard, and I bred him back over to the pair that I got, and I got her, and then I ended up getting another bard last spring of last fall of 2023, and I got his dad, and I bred his dad back over to her. Now I'm breeding him back over to her. And up there we have a quail hen that I have over him just to work, start like my quail or my barred quail project. In here we have a fawn red over his mom and his aunt over there on that other side. His mom's supposed to be sitting on some eggs. She's the one right here. You guys can see her. She's kind of, see, she's already broody and everything. She probably got off just for a bit. Okay, up here we have the lavender quails that we picked up. Well, we picked up this the cockerel from Eric Gray, and then we have the hen that we got last year from Wesley Burrows. So we'll see what we get out of that. And over here we have the golden. Back over the pumpkin. And over here we have a trio of blacks. He's our Beowulf black over our, this girl right here is daughter to our Tony Treadwell black that we had over our Steve Suchy blue that we have, that I just showed you earlier. So she's the daughter to that blue hen over our Tony Treadwell black. So we're gonna throw her back over to our Beowulf black. And she is actually daughter to him. Oh, actually, never mind. She is his niece, because I bred her out of his sister over an opal rooster, and that's how I got her. But yeah, come on, girl, get back in there. So that's the trio that I have, and right here we have a pumpkin and a pumpkin and white cross right there. The little guy, he came out pretty short, so we're gonna keep him, and we're breeding him back over our Kikiriki Turkin. She's a golden. If you guys can see her tails, look at that, nice golden tail. She's a pretty lady. She just started laying. Well, they just broke that egg right there. I have to put a nest box in here. I've been meaning to do that, but yesterday I started moving so many birds around that I completely forgot to put a nest box in there, but I will do that as soon as I get done recording this video. Right here we have a daughter to this golden rooster over here, and then we have a little. She's another little golden. She's the same thing as him. She came out real short, and see, this is her older sister back over her dad. Right here, you guys can see. She's the same thing as her. She's his daughter back over a white. We should make some pretty decent ones out of that. And the other ladies are mahogany. You guys can see the blue legs on them. They're real dark and red. I'll show you guys the dad here in just a second. Those came out looking a little different than these right here. These are the same thing as those ladies, and this is the dad. You guys can see these are darker. The one on the left came out with shorter legs but white legs. The one on the right came out with a little longer legs but with blue legs. Mahogany They're supposed to have blue legs. That's what it says in the Old English, in the genetics of the Old English book by Team Shelton. If you guys want to look on there, that's what it says. And in here we have another trio of blues. We got the Steve Suchy blue. Back over to both of his daughters. Both of those ladies are daughters to that other hen that I have over there. The first one I showed you back over the splash. So those two are daughters to her and him, to her and him, and I'm line breeding them back over to him. See what we get out of there. Okay, so we're gonna continue back over here, guys, and we're gonna clean this up for them. Well, probably gotta get some more water for them. They already drank all the water. But we have this mahogany lady. She's daughter to him and mother to those other ladies back there as well. And you guys can see she's actually a bit bigger, a bit taller than they are, and that's my goal with this group right here. I'm trying to line breed them and get them as small as I can. You guys can see how she stands a little taller than these ladies. And look at their daughters. You guys can see their daughters are starting to they're starting to be a bit smaller, a bit shorter, with finer bodies, tighter bodies. But yeah, and all of these babies in here are from her. Or actually, two of them are from her and him. So they're gonna be like these, and then the other ones are from them. Those two right there, and then my silver duckwing pumpkin cross project that I'm working on. I'm gonna call them either mini pumpkin grays or pumpkin duckwings. I'm not sure, but we'll get there. I'll put up a picture to show you guys what I'm talking about. But yeah, here's the pumpkin dad to this hen right here, and she's the older sister to that other one that I showed you guys over there. So we're gonna see what we get out of them. Actually, some of those chicks are actually there, so pretty excited for that. And here we have a trio of whites. These are our GC whites. He came out actually really short, but we're gonna get rid of him, and we're probably gonna breed him back over to another cockerel that we bred this year. But yeah, these are our GC whites. We made them out of three different lines that we got, and we're gonna continue that project. And over here as well, these are our GC blue quails. We have our trio of Tim Cox silver duckwings. So they're not full Tim Cox. I bred that rooster back over to another hen, and I got these pullets right here, and I'm line breeding them back over to him to see what I get. My goal here is to get a bigger body, a more solid body with his feathers, because he has beautiful color in his feathers and everything. We really like that. And over here we have a pair of he's a golden and she's a dark pumpkin. She's a really dark pumpkin that I got. She must be out of the one that she must be out of my Wheaton, my line of Wheaton pumpkins. But yeah, guys, this is what we got going on here. We'll continue over here and show you what we got going on over here. Feels great right now, guys. It's about 80 degrees or so right now, by 83 here in Kentucky, and it feels amazing. Fall is my favorite time of the year for sure. So right here we have a trio of pumpkins. We got a trio of pumpkins there. We got a trio of pumpkins right here. The bullet in the middle is actually being raffled right now on Facebook. We're gonna be doing the raffle tonight. This little pullet right here is my favorite one coming up right now. You guys can see she's got a very nice color to her. She's real nice and calm. Right here is that project I was telling you guys about. The pumpkin back over to silver duckwing. He's actually out of pumpkin and silver duckwing, and I'm breeding him back over to pumpkin. So I'll show you guys what that looks like. Down here we have one of my pumpkin guys. He's gonna be a first year cock this year. He's the only one that I've kept so far. We've gotten rid of like 5 roosters this year. And in here we have a brown red hen with that one chick that survived. That's the only one that survived so far. In here we have a trio. We have a Splash, 2 silver ducklings. We have a lot of silver ducklings available. That's why we've been raffling a lot of them. That's why we've been selling a lot of them. And here we have a pair of whites. These are my pair of mid-sized legs, Azteca whites. I'm working on that line, see what they get. And this guy right here, man, he's actually a mid-size. He's actually out of that mahogany rooster and a white hen. And he's got great feathers on him. He's got a good attitude on him. I really like him. He's a solid boy. Get in there, boy. Good attitude. I really like this guy. I wish he was just a bit shorter, that's all. And down here we have a BB golden hen that I've been waiting for her to sit on those eggs for 2 months now, and she never does. I'm not gonna let her go sit on those eggs, but when she does, I'm gonna switch them around with some other ones. Right here we got a young pumpkin that's showing some promise. Look at those saddle feathers, man. Those things are gonna be dragging. I can't wait to see what this guy turns into. You guys remember my little guy? My little Sergio Martinez or Ramirez, something like that. My Azteca line directly from Mexico. He's awesome, man. He's one of my favorite guys. He struts around, and look at that. Hey, that's my guy. Man, that really scratched the crap out of me. Okay, so right here we have the blue Spangle that's actually getting ready to get shipped today to Mr. Randy Lester. He won him in the raffle last week, and we're gonna ship him out. And right here is the brother to that golden that we have over there, over the pumpkin and white cross. This lady right here is the blue quail sport that I crossed back over to the regular quails to make that cockerel that I showed you that I have breeding back over the other line of blue quail sport or blue quails. Over here we have a little mahogany cross. I actually took him to go sell that guy right there on the left, but he didn't sell over the weekend, so I threw him back in here with this other guy that I had him with. But the other guy that I got him with is a pumpkin. You guys can see he's actually showing a lot of promise as well. He's gonna be real light, a lot of saddle feathers, a lot of hackle feathers. I'm excited for what this guy's turned into. He's real light too, man, and his body's dark. I'm excited. So we got this other black. He's a brother to that pullet that I showed you in there, that I told you I got out of Opal and the black bill wolves. And here is a pair of blue tail pumpkin that I'm still working on. I thought about getting rid of him, but it's just something I'm still working on. I can't. All right, so right here is that other white cockerel that's been showing a little promise. We're gonna try to keep him. He's actually got a real nice solid body, nice long legs. I think he's once his tails comes out, he's gonna have a nice fan tail, and he's gonna have a nice balanced body. I can't wait to see what this little guy turns into. Down here we have another blue pullet. She's a nice one. I'm gonna try to see if I can actually show her next show I go to. That's the only one I've been keeping by herself. Over here we have another pumpkin cross. Oh no, never mind. He's a full pumpkin, and then we have a golden next to him. So yeah, guys, that's what we got going on in this shed. We'll continue our tour back over here. Another thing I ended up picking up is this thing right here, guys, for when I go to shows and stuff. The wind is not hitting the chickens or anything like that. The cold wind right now is not too bad because it's not hot, but I mean it's not cold, but in the winters I don't like the cold wind to be hitting the chickens. So in here we have some blacks. You guys can check out the blacks. Some young blacks. Over here, all splashes. Oh yeah, look at them. I like how they sit on there chilling. Over here we got some 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 pumpkins, and then that little guy right there, that other little guy, he's actually a cross that I'm working on, a Pinto cross that I'm working on. You guys know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. If not, you'll see when I get done with that project. All right, guys, look at this. We got all the pups running around. Get him, Miggy. That's my three-legged dog. That poor guy. Catch him. There you go. All right, we'll continue over here. Over here, we just got these little guys that we just put over here. We got a little splash pullet. She's gonna be a good one. I can already see. She's gonna be a good one. And then we're gonna have we got the two pumpkins, 3 pumpkins actually. We got a black, a silver duck, and 2 silver ducklings. Oh, and then we got the little mahogany cross in the back. And over here, you guys can see we have a bunch of mahogany crosses and pumpkins, silver ducklings. That's all these are. And over here we just got a pair of silver ducklings. And then this trio of my Bantam Sumatras that I've been trying to get rid of for a minute now, but nobody wants them, dude. I don't want them either, and nobody wants to buy them. And I also don't want to give them away, you know? But yeah, guys, I just wanted to do a little small tour of what everything's looking like. I feel like I haven't done that all summer. It's just been really hot, guys. It's been a really busy summer. I've been trying to get everything ready for the winter. As you guys know, we get some pretty bad winters here in Kentucky. So I also wanted to show you guys, we got all these cages empty now. We finally got everything out of there. And all these, except for the blue ones right here. The blue ones, they still have birds that I'm selling or raffling off. This pair right here is getting sent off today, and that other pair is getting raffled. So whenever we get done with those birds, we'll get rid of all these pens and everything over here. But I'm glad I was able to get everything out of them, and that we got everything in the sheds, and we're prepared for the winter now. But I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate you guys showing us some love and support in the raffles on Facebook. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. See you guys in the next one. Peace.